it's kind of tough. I think this is nothing I don't think I can win anymore. Yeah, see, I need to spare everything here, and I'm just losing. Hey everyone, this is Thecos and I'm back with the next video for the Solitaire print and play game design contest currently hosted on Board Game Geek. And today I will be showing you the 10th Symphony by by Yannick Grams. Alright, so this is a pretty interesting game thematically for sure, because this is we are playing as Gustav Mahler, who is a composer, and we have just secluded ourselves in a remote cabin to complete our Symphony number 10. Hence the 10th Symphony, right? However, Beethoven died before completing his Symphony number 10, and Schubert also died before completing his Symphony number 10. So can we defy destiny and live to compose our 10th Symphony? Very, very interesting. So Gustav Mahler is an Austrian conductor and composer, and we are just trying to complete our 10th Symphony. And let me just first set up the game and kind of tell you what we're doing here. So we have these movement cards here, 1 to 3, and 3 to 5. We just put them on top of each other, so we have 1 to 5 here. So usually you will put them at the top. Then below that you would put the row where you put your music cards, and then at the bottom you would put your hands. I'll put everything horizontally, just because otherwise I would have to pull up the camera a lot and then you wouldn't really see it, because these colors are very light. I hope you can see them here, but if I had to pull up twice as high the camera, then you wouldn't see anything anymore. I tried that, didn't really work. So that's why I will do it like this for you. So here we have our movements. These are the 5 movements, the 5 rounds that we have to play. Then we have our vision and focus cards. There are 5 of those. These are the vision side, this is the focus side. So I'll just shuffle them up, and then we will put 2 vision cards on top of another, just like that. So there we have 5 rows as well. And then we will put 2 focus cards here also, that we have 5 rows, just like that. And this is these are all our goals we need to reach within each round, right? The last card, vision focus card we can just discard. We don't need that for this game. And then what we have left are our 10 music cards here. We will shuffle these up. Let me just quickly shuffle them up. We need to orient them in such a way that we have the number 1 here at the top, right? We also have 2, 3, and 4. The higher the number, the worse it is for us. So let me just shuffle these up. There we go. We draw 3 cards into our hand. Let me just put them down here. And then we also have our draw pile. And here we have the Alma Mahler card. This is his wife. And she's it's trying to inspire him or whatever. So we have the Almschi and the Für dich sterben card. So you see aside, so you see there are a lot of German words here as well, or Austrian words, but that's very similar. And this just lets us inspire or despair. That's something I will get to later. We just put that at the bottom of the deck for now. And then we put our draw pile here. We will also have a discard pile. I will just put that to the side here or whatever, maybe up here. Let's just see. Well, actually, you know what? Let me put the draw pile up here. I think that's fine as well. And the discard pile over there. And then that should be okay. All right, so and here's our hand of cards. So that is the setup of the game. So what we're doing now is that we're playing through 5 movements, 5 rounds. And each movement we're trying to put a score here. And that always works in different ways. Or let's say we can take different actions during our turn. But let's just go through a regular turn. Let's just start playing immediately, and then I will show you how this game plays. So, first we always need to despair. Despair always means that we take one of our cards and we rotate it in such a way that it, rotate or flip it, that it add a higher number. So the 1 would become a 2 would become a 3, and a 3 would become a 4, right? And why is that important? Well, we will start putting cards here in the middle like this, and we will overlap them, and the top row will only count. And we need to reach these symbols that are here, right? So we need to have a blue, red, green, and an orange instrument. I will call them the colors now. It's easier for you because you can now see the instruments, right? But we do have cellos here and clarinets and drums and everything. And then either another violet, another red one, or a yellow one. So 5 different colors we need, right? And we want to rotate cards in such a way that we don't need specific things, for example, right? So actually, I think I will leave these the way they are. I think I will rotate this one here, despair that one. Then we take an action. There are 3 actions we can do. Orchestrate means we take one card and put it into our score. The first one we just put there, and every other card in the next turns we need to put there. We always need to cover 1/2 of a card. That means we cover something up, and we have something else in there, right? We can never cover a full card. We can never place beside. We always need to cover 1/2 of a card. Next time I can either put there or there, right? That's like how orchestrate works. Another action is reflect. Reflect means we can despair one card, so put it like 1 number higher, and inspire another card, put it 1 number lower, right? So we can kind of switch that around. And the last thing we can do is rewrite. That means we can discard as many cards from our hands as we want to, because at the end of the turn we always like draw up new cards. So let's take one of these actions. You see here we need blue, red, green, orange, and then 1 red or yellow. We don't need yellow for sure, so let me put that one here, and we can cover up the yellow later on. I hope you can see the colors. They're kind of hard to see because they're like very light, and there's no way. I have like tried manipulating the light today and tried different things for you, but I can't do it better than that at the moment. So I hope you can kind of see it, but I think you should roughly see how this looks like. All right, then we draw. That means then we draw back up to 3 cards into our hand, because we always see what's coming up there. You cannot see it. Well, actually, you know what? Let me put these down a little bit, like this, and then you can actually also see the draw pile here. Then you see what's coming up. And then and then we need to like check like specific conditions. Have we drawn the Alma card? No, we haven't. So that's fine. And then we also check like, have we completed our movement here? No, we haven't. We only have 2 colors of 5. And then we check, have we won or lost? We win if we finish the 5th movement here, then we immediately win. We lose if one of 2 things happens. Either during a turn, during a round, the draw pile is empty. We never like reshuffle the draw pile, right? So we just need to like work with the cards that we get here, so we don't have too much time per round. The second last condition is if now, then when we check, we have only 4s here, right? So everything is despaired to the 4 side, which is always empty. This was a 1. But that's all not the case, so we just start a new turn. New turn is again, we despair a card. Actually, let me think. We only need 1 green, so I don't want to despair this one. I don't... Yeah, I think I would despair this one here. I think that could be fine. Yeah, it's not... Well, actually, no, I don't really want to do that. Give me a moment. That's kind of tough actually now. But we we only need 1 green. But we could also go in this direction. Yeah, let me despair this one here. Okay. So and now we do our actions again. So I will take this one here, and put it here like this. So now we have 3. We have green, orange, and yellow. Green, orange, yellow. So we need 1 red and 1 blue. But imagine like every round we cover something, right? So if I do it cleverly, 2 more rounds and then we are done. All right, then we draw a new card. And then we do like all our checks, but there's nothing, we haven't won or lost. So we start a new turn again. Okay, so this one is all good. We don't need the yellow one if I can get a red one there. And that's what I will do. Oh, we need to despair something first, right? What do we want to despair? Let me despair this one here. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And then I will also put that one right here, like this. That is all fine. So now we need, let me think. Green, orange, and blue we have. And yellow. So we need red, yellow, which is here. Okay, so next round we can actually win. So we draw 1 card. We do all the checks. Everything is fine. And then it's my turn again. We need to despair something. I don't want to despair this one and this one neither. Let's do it like this. All right. Then I will put this one over here, orchestrate. So now I draw a card, and now we do our checks again. And now first we check for our movement. And I think we have got it. We have blue, red, green, orange, and one of these 2, which is yellow. So we have made it. That is very good. All right. So the first movement is completed. And what we do now is, now we clean everything up, so to speak, right? So now we take all discarded cards, if there are any, but there aren't any, and all cards in our movement, we leave them in the same orientation, we just shuffle them up, like this. And then we put them below the deck of cards here, right? So now we have as many cards as before, but we have like disappeared already a lot of things. And also, because we actually had an extra part here, extra orchestration part here, we can also inspire a card. So like turn 1 to a lower number again. And if we look at the next one here, we need a few green ones. So I will actually do it like this. And that was the first round. We have managed the first round. Now we go to the second round. The second round, we only have 4 symbols. But at the end of the round, if like when we're done with the movement, we don't inspire a card, but we have to despair instead, right? So that is not too great. Okay, one thing I missed. Grab yourself a cup of tea and let's continue the game. I was so caught up in like thinking how I could explain this game that I completely forgot to take a sip of tea. So there we go. All right, and now we continue with the same thing. So first we must despair again. We do need a few green ones. So you know what? Let me just despair this one here. And then let me put this one right there. I think that's good. Now we only need 4, so I will have to think of how I can actually do this well. All right, so we draw a card. Then we do all our checks, nothing there. And then we need to despair again. We also need a red one later on. We do, so let me do it like this. And then green. I need a yellow. And 2 greens. That's kind of bad. I think I kind of messed up here. I think I kind of messed up actually. Can I still do it? Yeah, I hope I can. I think I can. I have an idea. Let me just check the other side. Okay, let me check this other side. Okay. And this one? I'm not exactly happy with that, but I think I can somehow work with that. So we put this one right here for now, and draw another card. So we do all the checks. Nothing happens there. That's fine. So, actually, we only need a yellow one, but I can't just... Oh, actually, I can. Oh, yeah, that actually does work. So I'm fine. I will despair once. Let me despair this one here. And then I will put this card over here. And now we do our checks, and you see, 1 red, 2 green, 1 yellow. We have everything. So we're done with that movement as well. Wonderful. So we take these cards. Oh, first we draw a card. Then we shuffle these here. Let me just give them a shuffle and put them here at the bottom of the deck. And now, since we didn't have any extra instruments here, we need to despair once. So I don't want like have these 3s yet, to be honest. So I think I will despair. Well, I will have to despair to a 3 anyway. Right? And we don't need any drum. Yeah, I will despair here like this. All right. That's it. We're now in movement number 3. Okay, so let's see if we can actually make it. By the way, this game is really tough. I can't promise you that I will win. All right, so 2 blues, 1 red, 1 green. We have almost nothing here for that. So let me put this one here first, because I can build over that one and I need a blue one. So that's something. I draw cards. This Armschi card, or für dich sterben, to die for you. This never counts for the hand limit, so we always draw 1 more. Then we have 3 of these music cards. So now when we check this one here first. We have this. So now we can inspire up to 3 times, which is really nice. Oh, by the way, I should have despaired once before. I probably would have despaired this one here, like this. So now we can inspire up to 3 times, right? So let us think here. This isn't interesting here. This isn't interesting either, really. So I would just inspire this one 1 time, 2 times, and actually let me just inspire once more because we need to despair in a moment anyway. Then we take this card, rotate it 180 degrees, and now next time we draw it, we need to despair twice. So this is bad again then, right? So the faster we are, the better it is. All right, everything else checked. No loss, no win, whatever. That's fine. So now we need to despair again. Let me despair this one here. And also put this one here immediately. But if I do that, then I will need red and blue. This is not clever. No, I will not do that. I will instead put the red one here. Like this. Because in this game, you always need to think ahead, right? I will tell you in a moment. Well, I can tell you why now. Because I put it like this because I know I have to cover one and put two others there. That means I have the colors. So if I now cover something, I will put two new ones there, and that should be the other two that I don't have yet, and that's green and blue, right? Had it done it the other way, then I would have had to build more and more stuff. So you need to kind of think ahead in this game, which is not too easy. Did I despair at the beginning of the move of the turn? I don't quite know. If I did, sorry if I did not, sorry if I forgot it. That's kind of one thing I always I always miss. All right, nothing to do here. I will despair this one once, and then we'll orchestrate this one here. Blue, blue, red, green. We're done. So we can take these, put them here below the stack, draw another card. And now we need to despair once again, right? So let me see. Red and yellow is really good. I need that for sure. I need those for sure. And let me despair this one then. Okay. So now we are in movement number 4. Let us get working on that. Let me first put this one here. Wait, I need to despair once again. I always forget that. This one is not too important, so I could despair that here. And you see, when you're on 3, you only have, when you're on level 3 here, you only have one symbol, and on level 4, none at all. So yeah, this is pretty bad. And now it's getting tougher because now I have already something on 3, and soon when I draw the armor Mala card again, then I will have to despair twice again. So it's kind of tough at the moment. But I will be able to inspire here at the end, so let's hope we can kind of get through it. Let's just hope. Let me put... Actually, I think I will keep this for the end. So let me put... What would I draw here? I would draw something that is not interesting at all. Well, you know what? Let me do it like this here. Let me put that there. Draw a card. Nothing here to check. That's fine. And to despair once again. So you see, it's like getting worse and worse. What is on the other side? That's a drum. That is a drum. Yeah, well, then let me do that like this. Oh no, I don't like this at all. What do we have here? Yellow one. Okay. Let me think. Okay, let me put this one here, I suppose. Okay, nothing to check. We need to despair again. Let me despair this one. Ah, it's getting really tough now. So we have one yellow, one red, and one orange. So we need one more yellow and then green or yellow. But we'll also have to build over something here. I have to extend it a little bit somehow. So let me do it like this for now. It's not good, but it's something that I will have to do, I suppose. Okay, let me do despair again. Let me despair this one here. Okay, so I don't need a drum anymore, but we need one more yellow. So let me put... I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all, but I think I can work with it. Well, here I will get yellow and green, and that's exactly what I need, right? That's exactly what I need. So let me prolong this like this. Then I need to despair something. And then I can put this one here. So now I got it, right? I have one orange, 2 yellow, 1 red, and 1 green or yellow. I made it. Wow, that was pretty tough. So I will draw these cards here. But, I mean, I need to do it a little bit later, right? First, we need to take these here. Shuffle that. So, put them here below. Oh, only 2 cards were left there, so it was kind of close. I was cutting it close, and now we can inspire once. Well, let me inspire this one here, I suppose. Well, it doesn't really matter. What about I need to despair something again, so it might be an idea to do that. I need the red one here. And then yeah, let me just do that. All right. So, but now this one will just be there until the end of the round. Then we will work on that. All right. We made it to the last movement here. Okay. So this one is just a card that doesn't do anything. I need to despair. So let me despair this one here. Then I will put this one here. Draw a new card. So now we do the checks, right? Now I need to despair twice. That is really, really bad. Because that also almost makes me lose. Yeah, well, despair here, I guess. And despair here. Look at this. This is horrible. I can't work with that. So I think I'm going to lose again. This is a really tough game. I told you, right? I told you it's a very, very tough game. Oh, man. Okay, so the blue one we actually do need. So I guess well, but I have to build over it again. You know what? Let me just put a placeholder here. Because if I ever have like 3/4 in my hand, I lose. So here, all checks are fine. We didn't lose yet. I need to despair something. I can't despair this one. This one I really need, actually. So let me despair this one, I suppose. I guess. It's kind of tough. I think this is nothing I don't think I can win anymore. Yeah, see, I need to despair everything here. And I'm just losing, pretty much. Need to despair something. Well, I can't really despair this one here. And then we're almost about to lose. I can't put this there now, because if I draw this and then need to despair, I have 3/4 in my hand and I lose. Or almost lose. So let me just put another extension here, I suppose. Oh man, the fifth movement isn't going well. So check, everything is still okay. How many cards do we have left? 1, 2, 3. 3 cards. Yeah. Then we pretty much lost. I need to despair something. I need a red one, but I also need a green one. It does not really matter what I do here. So let me put this one here. So at least we got something here in our thing. So we have 3. I need 3 more colors, which I don't think I can do. So I need to despair something, but I can only despair this one here. Oh man. But we do need a red one. Let me put that there. Draw one. Despair one. I don't need a yellow, and these are all nothing either, so I can just put anything here, I suppose. Draw another one. And then I check. And then the last check is if we have only, like the only card remaining in the deck is the Alma card, then we also lose. And that is also the case. That is like an idea. That is like the idea of thematically. That means that Mahler is running out of musical ideas. So we almost made it, actually. I got 4 of 6. Like these two. Heck, like one more round, and I could have put this here, and then I would have won, right? It was just this one card that was missing. That was a shame. Come on, this one card. Oh man. But well, that's how the game works, and that is the game, the 10th Symphony. That's how that works. So yeah, I hope you had fun watching this. As usual, I don't review these games because they're still in progress, they're still being worked on and everything, right? But I will give you first few impressions. And this one I really like a lot. I like spatial puzzle games, so I'm a little bit biased because puzzle games are always nice, and I'm a huge music fan. So this just ticks so many boxes for me, but it also works very well. The idea of always like having to rotate the cards to a worse version, and then sometimes being able to rotate them to a better version is a really great touch. So I like that a lot. You have like a lot of like variety here, like always like different cards that you have here. Sometimes you have more. Do you always have 2 of those? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure if you have always 2 of those. But it like works very well, right? That you always like have them at different positions, and you always get different cards. So that works very, very well. So I've never had the feeling that the game's always the same, right? One thing I gotta say about this game is that it's like really tough. I've played the game several times, and I have won. How often? Take a guess. None. I have not won this game once. I was very close now, right? One more turn. And then I could have actually made it with that last card here, right? But I didn't. So yeah, but I haven't won this game once. So I think it's almost a little bit too tough, because like around this time, every time around like movement 3 or 4, depending on how well you play, I played very well today, in my opinion. And that was like one of my best games, and that's why it only started here to become difficult. But in movement 3 or 4, it always becomes this thing of, okay, I only draw like 2s and 3s, that's all I have, and I always have to like exhaust them, and nothing is happening here. Thematically it works, right? Because he's close to his death and he's trying to come up with like good ideas to finish like his symphony, right? So you see like there's less here because he's like struggling for ideas and he's struggling to do so. Thematically it works well, but it's like really tough to win. So I wish there were like maybe a few 3s with maybe like one more symbol on there or something to like kind of help you along there, or some way to like more often inspire at least a card or something. Just very, very rarely. That would be cool. I don't know. That would be really nice, but because I think it's a little bit too tough. But apart from that, it's a really cool game. I like this. I wish that this game would be worked on like further, even after the contest, because I think this has a lot of potential to be a really cool small solo game. I really like this one. I enjoyed my time with it, definitely. I'll definitely keep an eye on this one here. Well, and that concludes my playthrough of the 10th Symphony, entered into the Solitaire print-and-play game design contest, currently hosted on Board Game Geek. Check out the playlist in the description for my other videos, and also check out the link to the contest, because there's some really interesting games there, and I hope I will be able to cover a few more in the future. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, thanks to all of you for your support. I especially want to thank my generous Patreons, and the biggest shout out goes out to my most generous supporters, Thecos and Ryan Hall, for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. You can support me by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, by subscribing to my channel if you enjoy my content enough, by supporting me on Patreon if you wish to do so, and by joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my truly amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.